Alright, we're going to make the sauce now. I like using the Instant Pot because, I don't know, it's just easier. I can do everything in one pot, so.
That's faster too, actually.
I think it is a little bit too. So what I did was I kind of put some olive oil on the bottom. I'm going to brown the ground beef in here. So what I do is I put it on, I should come over here, saute, and then I do it on normal, I guess. So I'm going to let that heat up, and then once that's ready, it'll say hot. Once that's ready, I'll put the meat in there and we'll brown the beef. Okay, the ground beef is browned. I failed to mention that this is a locally sourced beef. We bought like a quarter cow from a local butcher. So fresh meat. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, this is, I think it's called OXO. This is one of them jar opener thingies. I use this if you guys have a hard time opening your cans. It's real easy to open. So in case anyone might want that. So this is our canned tomato sauce.
Out of the garden.
Out of the garden. Pour it in there. Now I turned the heat off on this. I'm going to turn it back on. It helps kind of cook it down a little bit more. And then we don't do tomato paste here from the garden because it takes like what, 25 tomatoes to make one small can of tomato paste, and it's just not worth it. And the ingredients in this is literally just tomatoes and a little bit of sodium for preservation, some sugar. There's nothing really that bad in here. It's still semi-healthy. So so to thicken it, I add the tomato paste. I don't know if I'm going to do this whole can.
You can always add some later.
Yeah. I'm going to add this can of diced tomatoes. I have my own, but I didn't do a whole lot, and Tim used some for his chili, and if he makes another batch, I'd like to just save it for him for that. So, and then a different spoon. I have the water going for the pasta. That's going to take a little while. I like to add a little bit of the Better Than bouillon. It gives it kind of a deeper taste. Now I don't do a lot. I don't have a whole lot in here, so it's probably maybe a tablespoon.
Well, that's the Better Than bouillon, the beef flavored one.
Yes, the roasted beef base is what it is. And I just added in. You know, you could buy jarred tomato sauce, beef flavored and all that stuff. That's kind of where I got the idea from. So for right now, we're just going to let this cook down, let that tomato paste marry in with the sauce and the bouillon and all that stuff. And I'm going to put in the garlic and all that stuff and our homemade onion powder. So, but we'll come back for that. Okay, I don't have any exact measurements. This is just, I do it, you know, what my soul tells me to put in there. But I hope I don't have any sauce here. The sauce already came up and got me on the chest. Thankfully it wasn't hot. Anyways, this is our homemade onion. Now, not our own onions, but it is something we put through the freeze dryer. And
then through the coffee grinder.
Then through the coffee grinder. So that's onion. And then I'm gonna, ow, that hurt. We put all our garlic through the freeze dryer, and we really like fresh garlics, so we're just gonna mince some in here. Now we like garlic, so no judgment, because we like it a lot, and I'm promising you I will probably add more to this after I throw these in here. So there's what, like 4 or 5 cloves already.
Yeah, we go through a ton of garlic.
And we are, I'm probably going to add some more of our own garlic that we grew and put through the freeze dryer and the coffee grinder as well. So in a few minutes we'll come back and see how this tastes and critique from there. Okay, so I let this go for probably about 20 minutes. And Tim or my taste tester said it needs more garlic. So, but first I'm going to add in the diced tomatoes, and then we can really get a better sense of taste after that with garlic. But I think I'm also going to add in the rest of that tomato paste because the juice from the diced tomatoes. So I'm just going to add in the rest, and we'll bring you back when we add the garlic. I just want you guys to see how much garlic we like.
Well, we'll just wait here a second. You're just going to dump that in.
It's going to be a few minutes because we got to let this go for a little bit.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
add
okay.
the garlic.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I have this simmering in here, and we definitely need more garlic. So I'm going to do our homemade garlic. And
lots of garlic.
yeah, we really like garlic. So give that a stir. And then I think it should be good as long as it passes Tim's taste test.
Didn't they say garlic is some kind of superfood?
Oh yeah, garlic is so good for your body. That's why I like it. It's got
Keeps the vampires away too.
that too, but it's just so good for you, and it tastes so good. All right, so while we let this kind of do its thing, Tim is going to put the noodles in, and we'll go from there.
All right, this pasta rack's cool because you get a little storage thing there. I'm going to take these because these are really long. I'm going to try and kind of, well, I don't know if this is going to work the way I intended it to. Well, yeah, I might just go like this. And then I might just cut these and let them drop in there. So otherwise these noodles would be like 100 miles long. So we'll put that in there. We're going to do this one. If it'll agree with me, which it's not. Yeah. There we go. These might be alright. I'm going to drop those in there whole.
Alright, I got these over here that I'm just going to toss in.
Are we going to do the third one too, or do you think that's enough?
I think that's enough because it's just me and you eating.
Okay.
So.
Well, if not, we're going to throw more in there. Let me get some kind of spoon to stir that up with. I don't know. I think we might need a little more.
Alright, go for it. Pasta is done. They do cook fast because they're fresh. They're not completely dried.
Yeah, they definitely cooked a lot faster.
Sauce is done. Tim is plating.
Plating.
For presentation.
Ah, yes. Looks really good already. Alright, I think that should be plenty. Alright. Most of this stuff is homemade except for, the stuff we got out of the can, but we don't.
Yeah.
We try not to do stuff out of the can all the time, but I'm going to set that there.
We need the.
I'm going to grab the Parmesan.
Sorry, we had to put these things down underneath for the plates.
Yeah, with this epoxy, like if you have a hot plate, it tends to like stick a little bit. I like to stir up my spaghetti before I put the cheese on. So, see how good my elbow likes this, huh?
You want me to do it for you?
No, I got it. We're going to go like that. Let's see how it is, huh? The noodles are 100 miles long still, but I'm sure they'll be good. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
I highly recommend it if you have the means to get the pasta machine and make your own sauce. Really good. Alright, so why don't we wrap this one up? Remember what we said about the chili cook-off in the beginning of the video? And we'll catch you on the next one.